Hey, what's up, y'all? Tony L, Fourth Room Studio. Glad to have you, and good to be seen. I got to say that twice, you know what I'm saying? Well, we got a lot going on today, lots going on for you. It's a great show. But before you do that, let's take this admin note.
Please subscribe to the station if you have not already done so. Hit the like button when you see content that you like. Alright? And please share so we can get the word out, help grow the station. And always, comments are always welcome. We love to have the conversation moving right
Well, we got a great show for you today. Before we do that, I want to say thank you so much for your support on As I Stroll Along. The last single I just dropped has been getting to get some good reviews. And if you don't have a copy yet, make sure you go to download your copy today. You know where to go. On that note, let's keep it moving right along. Like I said, we got a great show today. I like to bring artists that we see us out there making some sound, making some noise. We got to reach out to them, they respond. Today we got a special one for you. A special one for you. These three ladies come from Philly, and they bring in a sound and an attitude, and they are the Philly Divas. Man, wait till y'all see this conversation. So we sent our MC, Mr. Joel Smith, out to MR Studios, invited the Divas down there, was gracious enough to come down and sit down and talk with us. And wait till you see this interview, and wait till the end. Woo, they're gonna leave you with something. So, woo, that's all I can say. So watch the video, listen to the talk, and we'll talk next time. MC Joe, take it away.
Welcome. What's happening? We are here at the beautiful MR Studios in Trenton with such a treat for you this evening. In conjunction with Fourth Room Music, we are so proud to introduce tonight's special guest. Without further ado, the Philly Divas. What's up, ladies? All right. So listen, we're gonna get right into it, and let's get some introductions and get a little conversation to find out what you ladies are into, what you're all about.
Oh,
First.
my name is Flo. Hello.
I am Tamara.
Hey, Tamara.
Hello, I'm Felicia.
Hey, Felicia, Flo, and Tamara. Beautiful. Tell me something right from the beginning. Give me a little background, Flo. Tell me a little bit about your background in music and what got you here.
Okay. Well, I am North Philly, born and raised. I've been singing since I was about 12. I grew up in a church, and I've always been on the youth choir, praise team, adult choir, any choir you can think of, any ensemble. And when I got into my teenage years, I kind of connected with a few people, even Felicia, and I started singing background for different engagements and events, and it's just been my trajectory. I have been blessed to work with so many different people around the Philadelphia area, and this is another opportunity for us to do that together, so yeah.
Excellent. Welcome. Tamara, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I have been a leader in ministry all of my life. My mom is a bishop, my aunt is a bishop. All of my family are apostolic, born and raised in leadership. Strong women in my family. And so yeah, coming out the womb, I was directing the choir. But it feels like it, And so I've been that for a long time, and then just singing all over the place in school and different things like that, local talent shows and things like that. And then I was blessed at the age of 19 to meet a husband and wife group that was just starting at that point by the name of Kindred the Family Soul, and I have been with them for over 25 years. I am a day one with them. I am on some of the recordings from the first album, which a lot of people know, which is Far Away From Here, Rhythm of Life, Stars, which is one of our biggest hits, and I still travel with them to this day. And so that's one of the main groups I've sing with, but I've sang on stage with John B. Key, I've sang on stage with Music Soul Child, we toured with everybody. My passport is stamped up. I've traveled all over the world, from Europe to Africa to wherever, you name it, Aruba, Belize, it's been a thing, and so I've been blessed to do this as well as other things in my life, but music has definitely been a big thing. So yeah, I've been doing it for a minute.
That's fantastic.
Thank you.
We actually have crossed paths.
Okay.
Because if you've been with Kindred that long, when you guys did, it was not before it was on Ben Franklin Parkway. The 4th of July celebration used to be, I forget where, but I remember there was a show. I have a picture backstage with Kindred, and that was during the time I was with Philly International. So we definitely crossed paths.
Okay, so
right
you
there.
know Sonny. Absolutely. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
Okay, yeah.
Small world.
Yeah,
Right?
sure.
Felicia.
Okay.
Felicia.
Follow up. Y'all have me following up Tamara. Okay. Well, I'm from Texas. I'm from San Antonio, Texas. And so if you can't tell, I was probably a theater kid. I wanted to be Michael Jackson when I was 10. So I thought the best thing to do was to go to acting school and music school and modeling school, and so I did. And from there I started, my musical family, my whole family sings, and then I started doing commercials and movies and different things, and then got into all kind of entertainment stuff, and went to school and all that, migrated up here, and I skipped about 15, 20 years there, but now we're here, and I started singing with a lot of the Philly people in Trenton and Jersey, and just migrated from there, and taking a few places, sang with a few people, Melissa Morgan, CeCe Peniston, Kathy Taylor, Crystal Rucker, and a few other people, a bunch of other people. So here I am today.
Okay. So I'm curious now, since we all come from such, different range of backgrounds, how did you manage to come together as a group?
I take this one, ladies. Okay. I wear a few different hats. I also wear management hats. So I was a stage manager for a play at the Merriam Theater in Philadelphia, and I was over the background vocals. So I had a few of my friends come sing with me, and they didn't have a name when they needed to be introduced, and I was the host, so I just started calling them the Philly Divas, because my girlfriend was in the group at that time. Her name was Diva. So that's how we came up with Philly Divas. And the membership has changed a few years. This was about 10 years ago. And so Flo, I knew from when I used to be a stage manager, a few hats, for a show in Philly called The Comeback, and we would, it's a tribute show, and Flo was one of my background singers. What was she, 20 at the time or something? She's a baby in college. And then we migrate years, and so now I sing on the praise team at Greater Exodus Church in Philly, and Tamara sings with the church, and she's one of the major praise dance. You don't dance, do you, girl? Praise dance on the praise team, and truly anointed, very anointed, very anointed. And so I knew that I needed some more girls to sing with me. I said, "Well, Tamara, how you feel about singing with the Philly Divas?" And she said yes, praise God. And Flo said yes, and so now we're here with you.
So how long roughly has that journey been since you kind of officially brought this unit together?
Oh, wow.
How long has it been? How long is that, y'all?
Maybe a couple months.
April?
Maybe.
April?
Was it April? Show was
Very new.
Okay, so this is relatively, this is an we're not even going to say new, we're going to say it's an evolving,
Yes.
right?
I like
So this is
that
an
word.
evolving
Yes.
project. That's excellent. So now, normally, most people would say Divas,
here
but
we
you
go.
clearly spell it with an E.
Okay, can I explain?
Yes, please.
It is an I.
Okay.
Hallelujah. But, okay, and so the person that I had, a friend of ours, we know him very well.
And we love him.
We love him, yes, we love him. The insider, y'all, we love him. And so when he did the flyer, I got the flyer, and it was Devas. I didn't want to tell him it was wrong, so I just went with it. And so, and that's how, but it is D-I. If you look us up on Facebook, Instagram, and
Okay.
Tamara's going to work on TikTok for us, it's D-I-V-A-S.
Okay. All right. That's interesting. Now, do you have a designated lead vocalist, background vocalist? How does the roles and how do you decide that part?
So, in most girl groups that we all know and love, there's normally one singer that carries the group, maybe two. But with this unit, all of us are performers. All of us are lead vocalists. All of us have amazing voices, and all of us have different range, different technique, different textures. But it really works, and so all of us can sing.
Okay.
So there is not one that particularly carries the group, and I think Felicia, she's such a powerhouse and all of that, but I think we complement each other. There's no competition. I love singing background for them. They love singing background for me. Like, it's a vibe. And we were talking about it the other night, and I was just like, I get as much joy, backing them up as, so there's no big eyes, little U's. It's not, even though it is Felicia's group that she started it, she does not make us feel like I'm in charge of the girl. She's very not that.
That's
She's
so
very,
refreshing.
she's very not that. She is very inclusive of different things that we have going on. So yeah, it's a vibe. All of us can say.
Okay. That's so refreshing to hear because, like you said, in a lot of groups that we all have been part of, it can take one ego that's out of whack.
We've been
We buying that up.
Throw the whole project out of whack, right?
Yes, it can.
So since you clearly have your egos and things in place, and you understand each other's ability and so forth and so on. Talk about some of the habits and some of the systems and things that you might use in preparation, but not just performances, but just, how you're going to keep this project moving.
Well, Felicia always got us. We work. When we want a tight ship,
Okay.
I feel like, we love a good kiki and we love to let, but when the time comes for us to get down to business, that's what we do. We rehearse, we make sure we know all our music, and we lock in.
We for the show that we did at Wilson's in New Jersey, it was incredible for us for it to be one of the first times that we have sang on the same stage together. Looking at the footage, you just would never think we had just created this moment in April. Like, we really had such a flow and a vibe and such a presence that made me watch the videos like, who am I watching? Like, I was like, I know I was in all the rehearsals, but what happened? Like, it just came alive, and it was such a big energy, and the audience was like taken back, like, y'all need to do that song again. Y'all need to do that song again. Keep that song. It was really refreshing to see the response. We all know that we're gifted, we're talented, we're blessed, we're favored, and all that kind of stuff. But it never gets old hearing how you affect people. And when you affect each other and an audience, it's huge. Yes.
I have to co-sign that because, like I said, I'm just getting introduced to y'all. And if you had not said that y'all just got together in April, I would have been like, no, that's impossible. Like, no. I watched the video, and I'm looking at a group that I'm like, man, I'm kind of figuring out, I'm trying to think. I know I run into them because we all in the same circuit. And then you're like, oh, this is a few months in the development. That you should be saluted. Because you guys really have something. You really have something, right? Now, let me ask you this. Not only do you have something, but who is the something? Who is the prankster? Who's the jokester? Who's that one? Who is the one out of this group? Who's the one?
I like to have the biggest personality.
Okay.
I'm a fireside, and I'm from Texas, Okay. So I probably have the biggest personality, but there's probably more when they say action. Probably more when I'm on stage, because when we're sitting, I probably talk the least about when we just sitting, just us. But when it's time to perform, I guess that's just being a performer. I usually have the big, and then I have a legal background, so I'm used to talking and persuading.
I see. Wow. What a powerful choice of words. Tamara, what's your role?
Honestly, I think we're still settling into who we are together. I think we're literally still learning each other.
Okay.
But I think what we have is really powerful. I am a motivational speaker. So I do a lot of talking as well. I'm an earth sign, but we're big personalities. We're huge personalities too. And so I think it's just about, I think Flo is probably the shyest, but then she's not shy with us. It's like, I think she's the baby, the shyest, but she don't act like that when she with us. So we're, we could agree with somebody say, oh shit, Flo was just, so unassuming. She ain't open up to you yet. So I think it's that. So we're just really vibing with each other. I've known I did not, before the ministry and before this group, even though we've been in the same rooms together, I believe, because she did the comeback and I sang on the comeback as well as hosted the comeback in the year she was there. So it's great. Like we account times where We had to have been in the same place or
Right.
the same room together, but we didn't know each other. So
Right.
I'm just really meeting these ladies, honestly, and I know we've been in the industry together. So it's just understanding that whole vibe, so getting to know each other, and then realizing that we've known each other before we knew each other.
Right, right.
And it's just crazy for her to know. She knows have known some of the same people that I'm close with now. And I'm like, how do we miss? So all of that is the joy of, Philly is this.
Extending
I'm
each
gonna get
other's
there.
orbits.
Exactly.
Correct. And so
Exactly.
it's that whole vibe. But anyway, yeah. So
Okay.
I think I have a big personality, but I also know how to learn from the ladies too. So I can also be a student. That's the vibe of a good group, where you're not just a teacher all the time, where you can be the student. And I just think that we all have the capacity to bring our education of who we are and what we achieved, but still submitted under learning. Yes.
That's excellent. Flo, you want to chip in?
I
on
mean,
that?
yeah, she did.
I'm sorry.
Tamara hit it on the nose.
Oh.
I'm a water sign, so I'm very reserved and shy. But around my folks, I'm definitely a fireball. I love to laugh. I wouldn't say prankster though. We don't play no games. We don't play games.
Okay.
But we love a good kiki. We love
Right.
to laugh. We love to joke, and we're women. We love a good yap session. We can talk about the most serious topic all the way down to the most silliest. So we just create a good vibe. The chemistry amongst us is really beautiful. The sisterhood, honestly, is truly beautiful to watch.
So following right in line with that, tell me something that the public should know about you as a group, and why they should come see you perform.
I think I've been saying that all night.
I know, right? I mean, have we
I'm
not?
solid on
I
that.
tell
Have
you
we
what.
not touched
So
that?
besides the obvious, which I'm sure most men in the audience would say, besides the
Yes,
physical,
we get that.
right, which would get me to open my wallet
That's
and say,
right,
I'm
buy
going
that
to see the
ticket.
Philly
That's
Divas.
right, that's right.
Right.
For no, I don't care if the microphones work or not. I just want to go see the Philly Divas.
Yes.
So besides that, what is it that you feel like you bring? And what's interesting when we talk about the Philly scene, coming out of a scene with so much talent and so much experience and so much exposure, to choose to make your mark as a female dominant group, you put yourself in line to be criticized, to be, folks, oh, well, who they, so forth and so on. So what gives you that feeling that, when we go out on stage, you need to see this?
That's good.
I think we, like Tamara has been saying, we all been doing this for a while. It's not new to it. It's 20 plus years, 30 plus years. And I think the experience and the confidence from that. Like Tamara said, we all are unique, but we all can sing down by ourselves. And so that confidence and knowing that and the experience behind it is, I think, is unique for this group. And I just want to hit on one thing. Tamara and I worship together. We're both worship leaders at our church. And Flo is very spiritual. And I think that's the key foundation, our spirituality, all of us. Because we can go from singing Shaka Khan for you, then we can go right to singing CC Wine and laying hands and speaking in tongues and delivering. Period.
Okay.
Then that's the
In
truth.
2.5 seconds.
And
And
don't,
that's the
It
truth.
don't take much.
That's
Always on
the
the
truth.
always on the
Right.
edge.
That's the truth.
Okay.
and don't think, I did hear that beginning about the apostolic Pentecostal background. Welcome,
It's not a
Church of our Lord Jesus Christ, the apostolic faith.
That,
All
yes,
right,
okay,
all right.
that,
So we all got that background.
Correct.
Yes.
And you know what, speaking of that, let's talk about that for a minute, because I have this theory that for those of us as performers that come out of the church, right? The church is the ultimate training ground,
It is.
improving ground, right? I laugh as a keyboardist. I remember, you could play at your home church every Sunday, and the minute you go visit somebody else's church, piano's out of key. Now you have to make the adjustment on the spot. We didn't have transpose buttons,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
How do you make those adjustments? So what you learn is the power of performance, power
Yes.
of preparation.
Yes.
Talk about how some of your church upbringing really helps you keep this together and helps you go forward.
Can I go back to the other question just real quick?
Sure.
I just wanted to say something before we move on to that, and I got you on the answer. I just wanted to say, what would make people come after hearing us individually for years and years and years, singing me with Kendra, seeing us individually? One thing that would make them come see us as a group is they've never seen us as a group.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think for me, like, my family has heard me sing for forever, and they support me. but there's like, but I've never seen you as a Philly Diva.
Right.
And I think the curiosity of what that looks like would draw our folks and other folks. And I think that would be a thing. So I just wanted to say that. And I just think the curiosity to see us in a different realm, in a different flow, I think is going to also be a drawing card to make people that know or don't know us come see us. Just want to say that.
All right.
Church background.
Yes. Come on,
You got it.
I think, yeah, there's no greater way to become a leader than in church. I think the greatest performer, from Whitney Houston to just everybody, I think definitely starts with the strength of community. I think it's community. I think that no matter if it's a school or if it's a church or whatever, but I think spirituality, because not only do you get confidence from community, but you get confidence from God. And I think and there's nothing like God confidence, okay? And so when you learn that the strength within you and the talent within you comes from God, and you execute in that way and you perform in that way, and you do it, even if you're singing R&B, but you do it in the excellence of God, this is still all for you.
Yes.
That's a very different kind of performance.
Yes.
No matter what genre of music you're singing, if it's all to give God glory in one way, shape, or form, then I think it's the trenches of church make a huge difference in stage presence and confidence, like you said. Yeah.
I want to jump in and I'm gonna throw a little twist because I hear it. I hear apostolic in you. So I got to ask you a question. How many times have you been chastised for singing the world's music?
Well, I have a major story about that. So
please share.
Yeah, my mom, she wasn't a bishop at the time. Mom, just be okay. I've shared it more than once. It's fine all as well. But yeah, when I got with Kendrick, and my mom was like, my daughter going to hell. She ain't even gonna make it through the gates. And but here's the thing. I was like, well, I was 19 at the time that I met them, and then probably about 20 is when we got signed to Hidden Beach, which was the same label as Jill Scott, Mike Phillips, Jeff Bradshaw, correct. We were all label mates at the time, and we hit the ground running. And so I was like, this is what I want to do. And I wrote my mom a letter and told her I was leaving college. So not only was I singing the devil's music, but I wanted to tour her.
We done saved up all this money to send you to school.
Yes.
Child,
We done prayed over you, all you down.
She was like, I know you not when I was 21. So she was like, yeah. And so it was a hard pill for her to swallow. It took her years. She said she finally heard a preacher preaching about something. And she said it struck her because the preacher was like, how can anybody outside of the four walls hear or receive God if the people if the people in the four walls don't go out of it? She said it was something that struck her in that message, and she just settled into my life. And she was just like, she said, and that if she was here, she would say, oh, I see it clear now. Yeah. Because I know the people that have been touched by you on stage. That have been, so she didn't get it then, but she got it now. And so, and our relationship is so close because she understood the path was a different path, but it's still the path God wanted for me. Yeah. And I think when parents get that, then they'll get it.
Right. Wow. That's something. That's
Preacher.
something. Yeah, I'm saying, right? Deacons bring them plates.
Yes, exactly.
Everybody can't preach and everybody can't sing, but there is a
but everybody can get it. Everybody can get it. Yes,
indeed. Listen, ladies, can you share some of your future plans, and how can people find out more about the group? You can share your socials, individually, collectively, so forth and so on.
Oh, I mean, you can find us on Facebook and Instagram, the Philly Divas, on those platforms. Individually, my Instagram is flow_WITIT. You can follow me on there.
Okay.
I don't know what mine is. I know Philly Divas, but what it is Felicia Felder Hudson. I don't know what the stuff is.
Felicia Felder.
Is it? Yeah, okay. Felicia Felder.
All right.
See, I
think it's Felicia Felder on Instagram and Felicia Hudson on
You see what I mean?
Facebook.
We'll find it.
I don't know.
We will find
We will find it,
Okay.
right?
Oh, go from Philly Divas and go on.
Yes.
Right.
If you really want to find it, you'll find it. You'll find it.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Philly Divas, obviously, I'm gonna try to get us on TikTok. I don't know why they gave me that assignment, but all is well.
I have no idea.
But I am Tamara R. Hudson on everything. Tamara, TAMARARHUDSON on everything. Threads, TikTok, you name it, it's on there. YouTube, I'm on YouTube. I have YouTube
We do have
page.
YouTube.
We have
Divas
YouTube.
on
See that? Yes. See that?
Right.
Yeah.
Upcoming shows, performances.
Well,
features.
okay, let me just say,
Yeah.
it's Philly Divas, we have another major show coming in November, but we gig all the time. We, every weekend, for the next several weekends, we all have shows and gigs, and Tamara's always out with Kendrick and me and Flo, and we do a lot of shows. We perform a lot.
How's that feel?
Busy.
Which part?
Being a working professional musician in today's entertainment world. How's it feel?
It's a blessing. I mean, it's a blessing. I have my own career, which I enjoy and I love as well.
Oh.
But to be able to use my gift in different places all over, that's really a blessing. I'm grateful.
It is.
Okay.
It is a blessing.
Now, Tamara, probably as the, I guess for lack of a better word, as the most out here professional working artist in the group, like, what do you see in terms of, your future as a group?
I feel like the Philly Divas can really go far. I honestly, I don't see, and this is no shade to Philly at all, and maybe I'm just not aware of it, but I don't even know if I should say this.
You have to be careful.
Honestly, okay, yeah. Well, I mean, it's talent all over, and I would
Right.
never, I'm just saying, I don't know one girl group like us right now in Philly. Like, I don't know one girl group with 3 powerhouses, 3 audiences, 3 experiences. I can't name one, and maybe I don't know. Maybe I could very well just not have I got my head in the clouds and I don't know. But y'all correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know one. So we're different. We're unique enough to where I think we can make some noise because I don't see a duplicate of us right now.
You know what?
So-
Let me jump in right there because you just made me think about something. Because of your influences, and I want you to kind of speak. We haven't talked about who some of your early influences really are that encourage you individually and as a group to do this. How about speak about some of that?
Oh yeah, growing up, I was raised by my auntie, and she was an R&B girly. She loved the Lord, but she was an R&B girly, and my first, instances with music, she had CDs and records all around. She was listening to Brandy. She had Whitney Houston, Tina Marie, Shaka Khan. I've grown up with those rich voices, and I think it helped shape my sound because I might be a little younger, but I have a very old soul. Those are where my roots are. The young music is it's cool, whatever,
Right.
but I will always pay homage to those earlier sounds.
Go ahead.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I started in the church, of course, but Yolanda Adams was a big influence for me.
Okay.
She's from Houston, and I went to school with her people, so she was right around and everything. Of course, Shaka, Aretha, Patty, because I sing the big songs. I like the big voice songs.
Okay.
So, so.
Okay.
I was raised on John P. Key, Vanessa Armstrong, Darryl Coley, James Moore. Those were some of my earlier influences, which is why I connect to the Leandria Johnsons of the world now because they have that same flow and the same tone. And so, those were my earlier. And then I became a 90s girl, and you can't tell me nothing about the 90s because the 90s is it for me. You're going to always hear me do 90s music on all of my shows. That was my vibe. So,
Ladies, listen, I feel like on behalf of the crowd and on behalf of the audience, I feel like I know the Philly Divas a little bit better. I'm excited to see you do your thing. I'm looking forward to coming out and seeing you guys perform.
Yes.
Anything before, as we close, you want to leave the audience with something?
I do real quick. I know the ladies may have something, but we all getting ready to work on new music, original music. This is new for me because I just was cool with just singing other people's music the way I want to and hallelujah. But we're working on original music now. So hopefully by the November show, we can do some of our own music also. So that's in the works.
So who's the songwriter? Where the idea is coming from?
Well, see, we let the Lord give people who it gives them.
Uh,
Whoever it gives. Writing is not a gift of mine.
Okay.
I can perform it for you, but I can't write it. These ladies, you're all right.
We'll get the
I
think tank.
get that. Yeah.
Oh.
Give me the track and then I'll
Yeah.
see if I can bring it back. I don't claim to be a writer, but I do have
Right.
some stuff I've
Okay.
written.
So y'all got some stories and some situations and
Yes.
some and all kinds of stuff.
Circumstances.
When we get ready to be
Some
And we know
circumstances,
I know so many people in the music,
Circumstances.
so many people in the music industry in Philly, all of us,
Oh, yeah.
that produce, that write, that are out now. So luckily, with good relationships and just being a good person, they are willing to do pretty much anything we want them to do. So they'll write, they'll give us tracks, whatever
Okay.
we need to do. Produce
Okay.
tracks for us.
Now that's the audio side of things. Any video production and any, besides what we're doing today, just during the interview, you got any plans to shoot some videos and get out there and be
We're
seen?
not gonna exit out, you know,
Okay.
we just,
Okay.
Well, we have a lot, honestly, we have a lot of footage from the first show we did, so we
Okay.
really have to keep promoting
Yeah,
what we
yeah,
have,
content.
because the content we have from the first show is enough to get us through to the next show. I mean, I
Okay.
promise you that,
Wow.
not to put every video out there, but the snippets,
yes.
we was singing. Like, it was, I'm proud, like, it makes me proud.
I hear it.
Because I don't want to be
hear
like,
it.
John, we was all right. Did y'all like it?
Right. And I think you should be proud because
Yeah.
when you think about the level of work, the level of commitment, the time, the sacrifice that y'all have put in, you deserve to be saluted for that. You deserve to pat yourself on the
Thank you,
back.
thank you.
Ladies, we say congratulations.
Thank
We sincerely say thank you for taking the time out
Thank you for
to be
having
with
us.
us
Thank you for
tonight.
having us.
Yes.
Right,
Yes,
right.
yes, indeed.
And on behalf of MR Studios and Fourth Room Music, we just want to say thank you. Stay tuned for much more coming from the Philly Divas. So ladies, listen, I'm going to be selfish. As a newfound fan of the Philly Divas, I would be remiss if I didn't, be a little selfish and say, I need to hear a little something right now.
Oh, right now, right
Is that
now.
possible?
A little.
Right now.
Just a little bit.
A little bit of a little bit.
do you.
A little bit of a
All right.
little dab of do you.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, the Philly Divas.
I'm every woman, it's all in me. Anything you want done, baby, I do it naturally. Oh, I'm every woman, it's all in me. I can read your thoughts right now, everyone from A to Z. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I can cast a spell, a secret you can tell. Make special brew, put fire inside of you. Anytime you hear danger or fear, then instantly I will appear. 'Cause I'm every woman, it's all in me. Anything you want done, baby, I do it naturally. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah, a fan, a real fan. Yeah. On behalf of MR Studios, we can't say thank you enough for taking the time out to be with us
Thank
this
you for
evening,
having us.
sharing your talent, your gifts, and your beauty with us. Just
Oh,
thank
can I
you.
get that, ladies?
Thank you. Yeah, oh, indeed,
now.
without a doubt. So we are really looking forward to hearing more, seeing more, and being a part of the Philly Divas experience. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.